Hey, hey, what's up, Grow Fam? How's it going? We've got an awesome new segment. I hope everyone's doing well. I am the guest, and so is Dreadful, but this is Master Roachee's segment. How's it going, guys? Hope y'all are
Hey,
doing well.
namaste. Salutations. Welcome. Good to see you guys. How's it going for you? I mean, dreadful. How's it going?
Oh, it's going. The day's coming like closer and closer, and I swear I'm just getting more and more anxious and terrified, and I'm like nesting. Apparently, everything needs to be perfect, and I'm like cleaning constantly, and
She did her hair too.
I'm going crazy. I'm going
Oh,
absolutely crazy right now.
I think you and Ash are going to be marvelous parents. I think you're just going to be great, just absolutely
Thank you so
great.
much.
And I want to thank you guys for giving us this opportunity to get out and talk about our stuff and some things that some people in the group might be interested in. We're going to kind of introduce ourselves tonight for people that don't know us. So
Absolutely.
I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and thank you for this opportunity to become part of the Grow Fam family.
Yes.
And you guys have kind of a special announcement too. You were just telling me before we went live. Would you like to
Oh, yes,
share that with everyone?
of course, of course. So not only is it Master Rochi's first episode on his Monday segment, but it is also 1 year on Grow Fam. So heck
So
yeah.
Crazy. I can't believe it's been a year already.
Yes.
right, the time does pass quickly, quickly.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had our company's 3 year anniversary on I believe it was February 3rd.
Thank you for saying that, Tucker. Appreciate that, guys.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm gonna. That's the button I'm wanting. There, much better. So yeah, our debut show on your 1 year anniversary. Something must be in the stars.
Couldn't have lined up better than that, huh?
No, it couldn't. Yep, Kate will be able to read the comments. I can't see that far, so we'll rely on her to let me kind of know what's going on.
We'll see if I can keep up.
Well, we already know that
Sometimes it's difficult.
that's not possible.
Yeah. My
So,
mom told me I needed to keep up with them. And like already there were like 50 comments and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do this.
well, we uh, do want to thank everybody for showing up, and we really appreciate the audience and giving us a chance to share bits of a holistic lifestyle and the peace, love, and good vibes mentality. Get healthy, mind, body, and spirit wise. We're gonna not only get into cannabinoids and the endocannabinoid system and how they work and how we use those and how they've been used over time. We're also going to get into to home remedies and the background on how they came about and what they're good for, and a lot of this stuff can be made up in your kitchen. So we're going to talk a
Mhm.
little bit about herbs and flowers. We're going to talk about using herbs and flowers and cannabinoids together. So all kinds of stuff, and we're not just going to discuss the healing benefits, but we're also going to look into I guess, for the lack of a better term, the magical or occult uses of these herbs, because they've been used throughout the centuries for not only physical healing but also spiritual healing. So
Oh
we're going
yeah.
to talk how these kind of intersect and interconnect, and how you can use these herbs and these different properties in your life to hopefully reduce some stress, bring a little happiness, uh, possibly ward away evil or negative negative people. So
With
yeah,
cannabis?
Oh well,
or
cannabis
just
has.
with herbs?
We have all kinds of different herbs for different things, but cannabis was more used in more of, I guess, visualization and meditational ceremonies, uh, more than protection or things like that. But cannabis does have its uses in the magical arts. So I think we're going to have a lot of cool things that people aren't aware of, and
That's
I'm
exciting.
looking forward to sharing everything.
I'm really stoked.
That's yeah, it's
Well, thank you.
not just education. It's like good vibes, and it's a little bit of history. It's like everything.
Yeah, it's
Currently,
kind of all rolled together, as this mask, because it allows people to look at things in perspective and in maybe ways that they never thought possible. So it's just love to share information and help guide people once in a while.
sure. Like again, I mean, this is your show. Thank you for having us on tonight. I
You're very
mean,
welcome.
I see some,
Thank you for the introduction.
yeah, see some beautiful people in the comments that showed up. I mean, Rob Dean, Caitlin, Tucker, Jason saying some very, very nice things on there.
Uh, we
Old Scratch came in.
we love beautiful people. We think everybody's
Uh,
beautiful.
Yes.
So
So, guys, if you're coming in tonight, every single Saturday, blah, blah. I have no concept of time since I've been laid up. I have like zero concept of time.
He just sits and elevates his leg all day. So
Yeah, I've been working a lot on the computer. So,
right.
but anyways, every Monday, same time, 7 o'clock, 7:30.
Yep. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Oh
Seven
yeah,
o'clock.
I figured you were going to follow up on your condition after we checked in on Dred's condition. So how's the healing process going, my friend?
It is going well. I saw Lee Cycle trying to fuck with me. He said it's Wednesday. I have shit to do on Wednesday. I got to talk to you tomorrow. So, um, tomorrow, yeah, I don't know. I've been feeling a lot better. The first week was pain. Well, after that nerve block wore off, I tell you what, it was gnarly. But I've been bending, I've been rubbing. I haven't been putting on any lotions yet, but I'm gonna probably start with some of the Country Mama lotions and some Miss Bearded Buds lotions and just kind of see how I feel there. And
Wonderful.
I've just I kind of push my limit, but I'm smart. I'm not walking on anything, but I am doing a little bending and stuff, and not gonna be able to put any pressure on for like 5 more weeks. So it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Right on.
I feel bad for this one.
yeah.
Take care of you. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm normally a lot of work. I could just imagine now.
High maintenance.
I mean,
Well,
That's
it's
okay.
actually this is perfect training for what you guys are up for. So
Oh yeah.
you see her taking care
Well,
of you. That's preparing her for motherhood. Yeah, I'm digging the shirt there, Ash.
I know. I saw Old Scratch say that. I'm like, oh, thank you. I
Yeah, I'm
dig this
digging
too. Where
it.
can we find one of these?
At masterroachesgardening.com. And I'm really excited because we've never done giveaways on Thursday Night Vibes. That's just one thing that we just never did. But on Master Roachie Monday, we are going to be doing giveaways, and I think we have 3 set up for tonight. We've got some Master Roachie beard oil. We have
Ooh.
I love that stuff.
the original rolling trays that we're going to give one away with 2
Old
packs
school. Old school.
of our limited edition rolling papers. These were made for Canicon, and we were handing them out. These are rice papers, and some people say that they are some of the best papers they've ever tried. So we don't have them in stock yet. We need to get them off the loading dock, and we need to generate a little bit more income to pay for these. So we thought we had them paid for when we ordered them, but that wasn't quite the truth. So anyway, then what everybody wants and we're going to give it to them, is a Grow Fan box. And
I don't know if that's what everybody wants. I kind of want me some of that.
I'm seeing everybody wants the beard oil. I need some new beard oil, almost out. Rob Dean was like, that beard oil's amazing.
Oh yeah, Rob Dean, he knows.
Oh, Rob.
And I'm not going to lie, it is. My hair loves it. Absolutely loves it.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah. We're going to get with you because you guys were wanting to help us do a commercial, I think. And we're going to talk about putting something together.
So
Yeah.
okay.
We have an idea for that. That's going to be fun.
I got something I got to tell y'all. Yesterday, for those who don't know, was Chelsea and I's 5-year anniversary, and we were out for dinner. And she's like, "You know what I really want?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "I want you to grow your beard. I want you to grow your beard back." And I was like,
You're embarrassing me.
Sounds like-
said that.
fuck. I think she was seeing. I forgot who it was. It was like,
There's a basketball player
It-
with this like massive beard.
oh god, it was Harden. It was James Harden, right?
Oh,
And she's
right
like,
on.
I've seen you with a beard like that. You can grow a
Do
beard
that.
like that. I'm like, no. James Harden, that's just
Use some of that
Oh,
beard
we're-
oil.
You
Oh,
put out you put out the expectation now. So yeah, we're gonna have to do like a side by side picture, and judge the growth.
she's got a commercial idea now too. I mean, we'll have to save that. I mean, it's gonna be
Sure.
perfect.
Yeah, we'll get
It's gonna
together.
have some beard, some sex appeal. It'll be great. It's
Oh,
gonna be
I'm
awesome.
loving it. I'm loving it.
Beards and more beards.
Oh man.
Oh,
So
well-
one thing I noticed, since this is a new segment and Master Roachee's first live here on GrowFam, there are going to be some people here who are not signed up, linked through StreamYard.
Oh,
Oh,
So
that
I don't know
is
if you've
true.
got one of those banners up, but if you can, go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so they can see your profile. We can give you some beard oil, some GrowFam boxes.
Right,
Have a good night
because
tonight.
if they aren't part of the StreamYard, then they can't get into the giveaways.
right.
So
Or
we
something someone else brought up to me. If you go over onto YouTube, because I believe we're streaming on YouTube right now too, correct?
correct.
Yeah, so I noticed that if you don't feel comfortable sharing your Facebook information with StreamYard, you can always go over to YouTube, and YouTube will show us your name, your YouTube name anyways, and you can still get in on the giveaways that way
Right.
if you don't want to use Facebook.
That is a wonderful point, Dreadful, and I did not know that. So
Yeah,
that
someone
is
brought that
good
up on Friday.
information.
She was like, I don't feel comfortable. And it's like, well, YouTube then. YouTube would work, and we've noticed that it does. So
Oh, right on. Yeah, we're live on YouTube on our Thursday night show also. So yes,
Awesome.
because we want to make sure everybody's either on StreamYard or YouTube to be able to get a part of these giveaways.
Yeah, so that's when you guys go live on your page or Master Roshi's Garden.
Right.
Is that on? Yes. So you guys all go live on both every Thursday night, right?
Right. That is correct. And I
So
think
y'all gotta head on over there every Thursday.
yeah, and oh, no problem. And I think we're on Happy Hippies feed also on Thursday night. So
Perfect.
yeah, I'm not really in charge of that because technology is really not my thing. If you really want us to get into technological issues, then let me.
There's that StreamYard link
Oh,
flashing over there.
There we go.
it's got both of them going.
Oh,
Awesome.
Caitlin
Doing a
is
lot of clicking.
a whiz at this.
I'm doing a lot of clicking right now, guys.
There's so much love in the comments. I appreciate y'all showing that love.
Yes.
Mike, Rob Dean, award-winning Beardman, Shelly Barlow, Shane Briggs, Benjamin, Justin, appreciate you guys. Adam Jones, Aaron Proctor, Chris Fisher, Raymond Dean, appreciate y'all coming in. Mike Hood, Bobby Gump, Karina Spinnard, Cheryl Shields, you guys are amazing.
I'm gonna be bad.
Mike
at
is
reading
coming
the
in from
comments this
YouTube.
go round.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there's some YouTube users in the house.
Yeah.
Actually, he is on Facebook ban, so this is a good way to get around
Oh,
that
that's
Facebook ban, guys.
Oh. Hey.
Facebook throws you in jail. Just go on over to YouTube.
We dig that. Yes. Hey, I guess you'd be more on Facebook parole then.
Sending a kite,
That's a good
right? Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate that.
I'm,
Bull
I'm-
Slayer's got 94 days on probation.
Oh, that's fun.
You're almost out, man. 3 months. You got this, bro. 3 months.
yeah, you can do that standing on your head. Well,
So
I
did
guess-
you figure out the giveaway tool?
I did. I did.
You
I
did.
think.
Okay. If you need any help, let me know.
The giveaway tool. Let me see here. Okay.
Mike's a reoffender.
Oh no.
I gotta get a.
Master
we
Roachee
go.
Monday.
Yes, I'm digging it.
I'm trying.
All right. Well, we're this is our debut, and this is some stuff that we are not really used to using, but
That's okay. That's okay. We got a great audience with us, and we have a
Yeah.
lot of fun. A lot of people here. Peggy just walked in. Lime just came in. Appreciate y'all. We got one person saying, I'm a habitual offender. Can you see my comments? No, you cannot. Habitual offender.
I think I got
You're gonna
it.
have to click StreamYard.com/Facebook or go on YouTube like Mike.
Yep, Master Roachee's Garden on YouTube, and are we broadcasting on Grow
Is
Fam's
that a gang
YouTube?
sign? Maybe I shouldn't
No.
do that.
Yeah, I know, right? We get taken down here.
No, Grow Fam's a Facebook group,
Okay,
so they don't have a YouTube.
well, they have a YouTube.
Where's
Yeah,
Master Roachee's Monday? Wouldn't it be 2 M's? Where's the third M?
Master?
I don't know. I prob-
I think you're missing an R somewhere in there.
it's fine. Mhm.
What's up,
Hashtag-
Master Roachee Monday?
Hashtag more of Master Roachee Monday.
Oh,
There you go.
more.
Yeah.
This is
There you
the
Mhm.
debut.
Yes.
So I guess everything
No, it's
is
just
more.
hashtag
Yeah.
because that stuff is good. Hashtag
Hashtag
This for people that don't know, this is Caitlin, the talent of Master Roachee's Garden.
Mhm.
Caitlin, why don't you tell us a little bit about you?
Thank you, Rob Dean.
Because Rob, don't start it. Don't we know what happened the last time?
What did Ross say? It?
Oh, I thought we were going to start talking about. Never mind. I'm not even gonna bring it up.
Hmm.
So
Mhm.
So you got the real deal, is what he's saying.
Oh yeah.
right
Oh,
on.
yeah.
No, it was something that happened a while back on Thursday Night Vibes that they got talking about shaving and not shaving.
Mhm.
So that led into a whole different conversation that we really don't want to revisit. But no, Rob Dean is an incredible, beautiful individual. We love Rob, and we just dig his vibe.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
After the lives when we're talking about them, like post live when we're discussing how things have went.
Oh, yeah.
I refer to Rob Dean as my hype man because whenever he shows up on our Thursday Night Vibe lives, he is just hyping me up the whole time
Oh, that is awesome.
and encouraging
Shout out
me
Rob
to
Dean,
do
yeah.
stuff.
That's
Good
awesome.
guy.
Yeah,
You know what? I don't know how he's got that baby face picture on his profile. Why you got that picture, Rob? What's up, man? Show that beard off.
Yeah.
I need some inspiration, man.
Well, we did that beard oil giveaway not too long ago, and he was actually our beard oil giveaway winner because the pictures of his beard were just
Yep.
immaculate.
He
Yeah,
was.
it was the contest of it.
He won our what was that, the No Shave November?
Yeah.
And yes, won a year's supply, 6 bottles of beard oil, and he's sharing the world. I'm just tickled to death. Everybody's enjoying it. That's
It's great.
that makes me feel very good. I mean, I use it when I shave my head to keep my head from drying out. I use some beard oil on it, and it keeps my head nice and moisturized. So there's a lot of different uses for it.
Heck yeah.
Oh, there is. And it smells amazing. Like it smells really, really good. I love that nog, the nog champa.
Oh
my favorite.
yeah. That was my scent. Crystal said we need something a little bit more manly too. So that's where we came up with the oak moss amber, and it's kind of got a refreshing woodland scent to it. So it smells good. But yeah, I dig the Nag
They both
Champa.
smell great.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker. I'm Indian. I'm a sucker for Nag Champa too. So, but
yeah.
I love them both. So you had like a kind of a similar thing, a grow off, so to speak, on your page, huh? For beards.
Yeah, and that's what Rob
a grow
won.
off for beards.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And that's what Rob won, and we had a lot of good entries.
Oh yeah.
And we started narrowing them down, but yeah, he was just the way his beard presented itself, was one of the things.
Nice.
So yeah, and we're going to probably do that again. Have another giveaway for beard pictures.
Eddie Wells wants to know if you guys are also on YouTube.
Yes, we are.
Not you.
Oh, I guess that's Ash's question.
Yes.
Roachee
Yes.
has a YouTube.
Yes, I was just looking at that. I was just going to answer that. Thank you. We are. It's GrowFam420, so you can check us out. We don't do too much on there. We kind of just do lives, kind of similar to Master Roachee, but we'll start putting up some content on there too. Since we kind of get a lot more muted on Facebook and stuff like that, I think it's time to start looking at alternatives too.
I think even last Friday we had like 20 viewers over on YouTube, which was like just kind of out there because usually it's like just 1 or 2 people over there.
Mhm.
And we're like, wow, that's actually quite a bit of people over in the YouTube world.
Right. Yeah.
It's like a new thing for us. We just started doing it recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had our YouTube. We just haven't done much with it or really promoted it and let people know that it was out there. For the most part, we were just would move our show recordings over to YouTube after Thursday Night Vibes was finished, and that's just was kind of our storage spot for our old videos. And now we're streaming live on it, and all of our old, even our old videos are up. When Caitlin wasn't here, and I had a partner named Lewis. So
We should be. We should be.
Do what?
Mom said we're not streaming on YouTube. Hang on. Hold your horses, Ma.
Well, I see Eddie Wells over on YouTube. He says, thank you. I was curious because
He's always
I'm always banned on Facebook.
I know, right?
You're only streaming on GrowFam.
No, we're
Love the
streaming on
learning
YouTube.
process.
Oh, we're not streaming on the garden.
No.
Mandy Calderwood.
Calderwood.
If you could, Mandy, please go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and type in hashtag.
And I did it today.
All right, what are we giving away first? What is representing as far as what we're giving away?
Why are you asking me?
Well, you
I think it's a beard oil kind of thing because when I smell it, I'm like, or
Mm.
I'm digging that. I'm digging that. All right. Well, then we're going to give away a bottle of the Nag Champa beard oil.
Ooh,
Ooh,
So,
that's a nice giveaway.
Nag
and
Champa beard oil.
it
Trust me, you
smells.
don't want to miss that stuff.
Yeah. Now, one of the things that I didn't expect to hear back was that they thought we could put some additional scent in it. It was scented real lightly, so you'd smell it when you put it on, but it would dissipate within an hour, maybe an hour and a half, a little less. So it wouldn't interfere with any type of cologne that you were wearing. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if people like the light scent or want it more heavily scented to use as like cologne on your beard. I don't know.
I
Beard
don't know.
cologne.
It
I
helps
like.
your face. I don't know if I could deal with that like all day.
I think it's
Right.
perfect, and it does have kind of like a nice, clean smell all day. It doesn't. It's not overwhelming, but it's still like, it still smells like you've used product in it, and it still smells good. It's nice. It's not too much at all.
Right
I
on.
like.
And I thought that originally we hit a pretty nice balance between the the strength and also not being overpowering, because
Mhm.
that was the last thing that we wanted was it smell like you were soaked in not champa. So not
Nice.
not good.
Just running through a smoke shop.
No, right, right.
Tucker
So
wants. He really wants one. He said, "Be nice to me. I really want to grow a good beard."
I'm working on it. I'm getting there. That I used to grow a full beard, and then
Are you kidding? Yours is amazing. Looks like a
uh,
fluffy pillow.
I'm just a beginner, just a
I
humble
just want to
beginner.
lay in it.
Well,
I bet it smells like Nag Champa.
I dig you, dude, but I don't know about you nestling in my beard.
It's like, hey, what's that? Is that ash in my beard again? What the hell?
Yeah. Um, so a little background on us. Pardon me. I'm Master Roachee, and originally I wanted to do craft cannabis growing. That was what I wanted to do. Was a longtime grower, guerrilla grower. Uh, Actually, Master Roachee, the Facebook page started out as a help you grow uh, question and answer uh, page, where I was trying to help dispel some of the bro science, and talking about growing organically, and easy setups and non-organic growing for beginners, keeping it nice and simple, helping them with their setup, troubleshooting. uh, then it's just going to take way too long for cannabis legalization in the state of Indiana. So started started kind of using CBD at the time also, and noticed that there was a huge difference in quality, uh, and it was difficult to find good stuff. And the more I started working in the CBD and exploring the different cannabinoids, some stuff kicked in, and I'm an herbalist. Also, I just used to make it for friends and family and gifts and all, because everybody told me you can't make a living being an herbalist. Well, I thought, well, if we take some of these tried and true, literally ancient remedies, and we add cannabinoids in with them, we can create some natural remedies that will rival some over-the-counter and maybe even some prescription medication. It's just amazing as we unlock more and more of what each cannabinoid can do, and then I look at how to pair it and get the best results from our old herbal remedies. So that's kind of how Master Roachee's Garden started out. Uh, originally, and we decided to do our golden medley was the first one that I really came up with, and it's a full spectrum CBD with CBN, or not CBN, pardon me, CBDA and CBG added. And for people who aren't really familiar with cannabinoids, CBG is kind of the stem cell from all the stem cell of cannabinoids. It's where all of the other cannabinoids begin. And it has just some incredible benefits. And CBDA is a precursor to CBD, and it has even more anti-inflammation properties. So by stacking these together, we came up with Golden Medley, and that helps with restorative aspects working within your endocannabinoid system. Am I getting too nerdy here?
No, you're just talking a lot.
Well, I thought so.
That's okay. We love the education about it. That's what it's about.
Look, you got a whole audience engaged here.
Well,
Come on, keep it going.
I get going on this stuff, and some people tell me I don't know when to stop.
The education is nice. I'm not gonna disagree with that. But I personally, I've just heard him say it so many times. It's like I'm in a lecture, and it's like.
You're just sitting there mouthing it. CBD.
Well, Caitlin is working on her nursing degree, and I'm wanting her to become a Canna nurse. So, I'm trying to help with her education. I'm already her life coach.
Oh my God.
So, it's
Call her in the morning, get her pumped up.
Yeah.
I want to be a Canna nurse practitioner is what I want to be.
Canna nurse practitioner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome.
Possibly like the first.
The first.
Possibly.
Right.
I haven't researched it.
Well, with all the new discoveries and legalizations and allowing research, who knows what's possible in the medical field? Because many physicians and nurses aren't trained in cannabis, especially your older physicians.
No.
That are, still can't come to grips with the benefits of cannabis, cannabinoids. Now, we're not health professionals. We don't diagnose anything. Our products, I can tell you what the background is and how they should work. And anytime that you start a cannabis or cannabinoid CBD regimen, always talk to trained health professionals, because some of the stuff can interact with other medication. So, let your doctor know that if you are using any of this stuff, that they are aware of it, because we want everybody to be safe, educated, and responsible in their use. So, kind of get that disclaimer out there.
Good info.
Knock it off.
She loves it.
So what kind of products do you have? Some of those products that have the CBG and some of the other cannabinoids in it.
Oh, well, I am so happy you asked. One of our other was, and this has probably been our biggest seller as far as our CBD oils, is our Ambrosia Nights. And your endocannabinoid system is responsible for homeostasis in the body. So you have a system within your body that is made to use phytocannabinoids and cannabinoids. And it helps your body maintain balance. So looking at that.
Wait.
Yes.
I feel like it's also important to note that cannabis is not the only plant that has endocannabinoids in it, right?
Right. There's phytocannabinoids. Endocannabinoids are inside.
No, but like.
Yeah, plant-based cannabinoids or phytocannabinoids. And cannabis is not the only plant that has those.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to put out there.
So, uh, and there's a large interaction between the endocannabinoid system and the gut. And the gut and brain have a connection. So if the body's upset and your gut is upset, it causes mental issues. And likewise, the reverse is possible, that stress and anxiety and mental issues can cause issues with the stomach and the intestines itself and throw the rest of the body off. So the endocannabinoid system helps regulate this. And CBD is just wonderful for stimulating part of the endocannabinoid system. And it is the non-psychedelic portion of cannabis, CBD. Now, CBD is just one of hundreds of cannabinoids the plant has. Another one is CBN, and CBN has amazing sleep qualities and restorative qualities. So we took a full spectrum, and in case people aren't, let me back up for just a second and explain the difference between isolates, broad spectrum, and full spectrum. An isolate is just isolating CBD. So a CBD isolate is just that, nothing else. A broad spectrum is CBD oil without any THC whatsoever in it.
Water.
Full spectrum is CBD with the legal limit of 0.03 THC.
There's ice in there.
The big difference between
We should
full
just have the
spectrum and
water
broad
in it.
spectrum is getting the entourage effect. And this is a case where all of the parts together are greater than the individual parts by themselves. So to get the full effect of CBD, you want it to be full spectrum. Now, the Delta 8 is a very good substitute for Delta 9. In fact, I think as time goes on, you're going to see more therapeutic Delta 8 products and not necessarily recreational when cannabis continues to become more widely legal. But I think that there's a huge use for Delta 8 in the natural market. So, and back to Ambrosia Nights. That was a long way to get there. So we have this full spectrum CBD, and we've added CBN into it additionally. And then we put a little bit of Delta 8 in it. And what this does together is if you take it 20 minutes or so before bed, the Delta 8 helps relax the mind and the body. The CBN kicks in after you've gone to sleep. And the CBN with the full spectrum CBD will help, I guess, I'll relate to somebody that used it. He's in his 70s. He plays tennis every day and has since he was a teenager. His right hand had arthritis and he was having real issues, and he was only able to play once a week, where he was wanting to play, every other day. He started taking the Ambrosia Nights, and he was able to start playing tennis 3 times again a week. That's what he let me know, because that was an unexpected result from our Ambrosia Nights. And since then, we've heard it from more and more people. I get up and my back feels better. My knee doesn't hurt as much. So it was unexpected results. But with getting the benefit of your full spectrum CBD, the additional benefit of the CBN, and the Delta 8 to help quiet your mind and relax your body when you want to go to sleep. So we think that's a pretty good product, and it's been our biggest seller as far as the oils.
The way I remember it is CBN, and the N stands for 99.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't something you'd want to take during
Yeah.
the day.
No, it puts you to sleep. Tucker Jason asked that he's heard that Delta 8 can be bad, and he wants to know if that's right or wrong. And my answer is it all depends on whether or not you are buying it from a reputable buyer, just like with any other kind of nicotine, cannabis, any kind of substance that you inhale like that, because I know a lot of people just see the Delta 8 that's sold at the gas stations.
Mhm.
You gotta
A lot of
go.
it is
Yeah.
a lot of it is chemically changed from like CBD and hemp. And like it's just they add chemicals to it to do that. So yeah, make sure you're getting it from a reliable source for sure.
Right. It's the distillation process that some people, some unscrupulous people have cut corners in the distillation. Uh, Generally everybody that I've met in the cannabis community and the alternative products market have been very good, upstanding, honest, helpful people. We're a family, but there are some people out there that just are trying to make a money grab,
Mm-hmm.
and they put out inferior products which hurt all of us in the business. So what Caitlin said is exactly right. Make sure you know who you're getting your anything anymore from.
Yeah.
Go to reputable companies and order. Watch out for the gas station stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't have any idea, because unfortunately, if you cut them the right profit margin, the gas stations will sell anything regardless of, well, look, during all of them that sold spice back in the
Yes.
day.
Yes.
Oh goodness,
Yeah.
Right,
that's
that
not
was
fun.
killing people.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even know why people were smoking it. It smelled like a cat peed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
Horrible.
I admit, when it was legal, I tried it a few times, and I didn't like it. It was just too much.
I did not try it. I was like 11.
I didn't try it, but I smelled it. Like someone told me to drive them to get it, and they got it and they lit it up. It's like, that smells disgusting. You need to leave right now.
Yeah, it reminded me of fish flakes. That you feed your fish in the aquarium.
gross.
That's what it kind of looked
Gross.
like to me. So yeah, that stuff was nasty. But again, that's my old cat.
The elderly
Aw.
cat.
He's I don't know, he's probably getting close to 20.
Retiree.
Yeah, probably getting close to 20 years old.
Ooh,
Jeez.
He's elderly.
he's
So,
beautiful though.
yeah,
Kind of thing for black cats.
Yeah,
We
people
have-
say they're bad luck, but we think they're good luck.
we have 3 of them.
And then
Oh, there
I also have 3 at home.
You have 3 black cats. You guys have combined 6 black cats.
So, yes, separately. And
Yep.
funny enough, one of
That's
his
crazy.
black cats has the white star on its chest. One of my black cats has the white star in its chest, and then the other 2 are solid black.
Mm.
Same for
Aw.
both of
Too
us.
cute.
Yeah, this is the one that's got the white star.
Yes. You got something on his noggin. I got it. But yeah,
Probably food.
especially if you live in the states where Delta 9 products are illegal, my recommendation would be, if you want to try a Delta 8 product but you're not sure about where to get it, you need to go to either a vape store, or I've noticed here lately in
Well,
Terre Haute,
they can come to our
they can.
because one thing that we carry that we just haven't really promoted is we have carts, and our carts are what we call an infinity blend, and it is Delta 8 and THCO, and we have them in what is lemon haze, strawberry, and
There's like
Yoda.
3 or 4 different
Yeah,
flavors.
3. But our products were designed to work together. The other product that we're sold out of and haven't really advertised is our gummies. So our Groovy Days is a full spectrum CBD, Delta 8 and THCO. When taken as directed, it helps reduce stress and anxiety. So you can take this oil under your tongue, you let it dissolve, and you get the effects within 5 to 15 minutes. Now, if you swallow a little bit of it, the oil also acts like an edible, so you'll get the effects a little bit later. But this is designed to relax you. Our carts were designed as a rapid relief. If you got into a high anxiety or stressful situation and you needed just a little relief and you didn't want to wait for the oil to kick in, you could hit the pin a few times, bring your anxiety down, and try an oil or take a gummy for longer relief. So those three products were kind of put together to work with people that did not want the Delta 9 or were brand new into the scene and wanted something that is very controllable. So, they could have a very mild effect and they wouldn't have to, worry about getting, you know, super stoned or go into a vegetative state the first time they used a product or paranoid. So, our products fill some gaps also in would be dispensaries for people that aren't wanting full on Delta 9 products, but still want to get relief. We can offer that, but we do have pens available.
We do. We do. So Benjamin was wanting to know what is THCO, and then somebody else commented on it and said basically an analog of THC Delta 9. Could you elaborate on that, please?
Yes, it it's a hemp derived product, and I'm not sure if I'm up enough on the chemistry to exactly explain, but you have Delta 8, which came out first, and then you have the THCO, and then the
HHC, also known as HXC.
Right. So Delta 9 and THCO differ from Delta 8. They're all slightly different, but they're all very, very similar. It's just the molecular structure on how they're put together. What I have found is the Delta 8 will give you relief faster than the THCO, but the THCO seems to last a little longer than what Delta 8 does.
Right.
So combining those, you get some of the power of Delta 8 off initially, and then you get a little bit of the longer lasting benefits of the THCO. So it lasts longer than your normal Delta 8 and kind of hits you and you plateau. Again, as used as directed.
And in my experience with the HHC or the HXC category of the THCs, it doesn't come on very fast. It comes on at like pretty much I would describe as like a normal rate that you would expect, but then it doesn't last very long. But that might be somebody's preference if they want to,
Right.
get elevated for a little while, but then they have stuff to do later in the day. Because for me personally, the HHC and the HXC are what I do best with because I don't like to be elevated forever.
And that's what we're wanting. And that's it. Exactly. That's what we want to offer people, especially with our Groovy Days, our oil, because it's very easy control in the dropper and it's measured, you can see it, and you know exactly how much you want, and these work in everybody's body differently. So you're going to have to kind of try and measure yourself. I would always recommend starting out with lower doses and titrating your way up. Again, this is something that you should always talk to a medical professional about before starting any of these products.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Interesting. That's a lot of great information.
That really is. I even learned a lot. I'm like, please just keep going.
Well, one of the things that I've got a salve that we're working on getting out, and we've had a lot of good feedback from people on this. Actually, before we get into that, why don't let's do a giveaway.
Yeah, let's finish up.
Let's do this giveaway
here.
Yeah, we got 3 to go, 2 to go. So
Yeah, we've got 2 to go. Come on, Caitlin, get on this.
Dude. All right. Is everybody ready?
I don't know. Is
Yeah, good luck,
everybody
everyone.
ready? I think they've been ready for a while.
Okay, well, drum roll, please. Thank you.
Here we go.
I got to get a new
Good
shock mounted
luck.
mic. Who's gonna get it? Greg Baker Jr. Congratulations,
Sucker Keith,
Greg.
come on, Bill. Daddy needs a new beard.
Is Greg still on?
Yeah, he just commented.
Oh, cool,
Yeah,
cool,
he's not-
cool.
he's
Well,
not
I
yet.
can't see.
Hashtag MMM. Congratulations, Greg.
Awesome win, Greg.
Congratulations.
Yes.
We'll be getting that out to you probably
Greg got a
on
beard?
Wednesday.
Greg
Is
does not
when-
have a beard now.
He's gonna need to get one now.
Greg, yes, you're gonna have to get a beard now. Gonna up your beard game.
Is
Or
he
you can use
bald?
it for your hair.
Yeah, he's got the shaved look. I think he's rocking the shaved look. It'll feel nice on his head, that's for
Oh
sure.
yeah, man. I love it after I get out of the shower after shaving my head. I dry off and slather my head and my beard.
I shall.
So
Yes. Greg
Well, I don't think he's
Baker.
got a beard though, but yeah, he's gonna have to put one on. He says.
right
The
on,
scalp.
right
Just
on.
gonna scalp.
Yes.
We're gonna have to see progression pictures.
Now, Greg, what we're gonna need you to do is you need to DM your address to us at Master Roachee, the Facebook page.
Or you can go to that's probably
Yes,
just
yes.
DM me off a messenger. That'll be
Yes,
the best way to do it.
Yes.
You should
So-
all go on over and add Master Roachee. Head on over to Master Roachee's garden. Become part of the group. Be on the lives on every Thursday. Be great.
Yeah, our Thursday night lives are quite different than this. So check us out. We'd really appreciate the love for you giving us a like and a follow on Master Roachee's Garden on Facebook, and for that on YouTube also. We appreciate the biggest help if besides helping buy our product is just giving us a like and a comment. You would be amazed how far that goes. And
Helps boost that algorithm.
yes,
Push it that much further.
And
it
eventually you'll get you hang around the barbershop, you're gonna get a haircut, right?
does.
So
right. Back to our salve. I was making this salve base as why do you buy 5 different creams or 6 different salves or whatever when one can pretty much do the trick? So this is going to be a more or less a first aid type of salve, all natural. It has a jojoba and cold pressed hemp seed oil base along with beeswax. And we're also very careful not to heat our beeswax up where it destroys the good properties. This, oregano is one of the big ingredients that I use in it because it is not only antibacterial, it is also antifungal.
I
So,
was wondering what that oregano was about.
Oregano is absolutely amazing. The name comes from the Greek 2 words, Oregon and Garno. Anyway, it means mountain joy. And it has been used since the Greek times. And people use it now, mostly for food, Italian food, even though oregano grows all over the world. But it has a lot of amazing health benefits. So you can one of the things that oregano is shown to be quite effective on treating is staphylococcus. So it's made a great first aid cream. We've added some other stuff, but I was interested on how it would do on psoriasis. So been giving out samples, and we've had several people that have came back to us and reported anywhere from a 30% to 70% decrease over time using this. And we also had one person told us that it helped some pain of fibromyalgia in the shoulder. So we're working on a complete formulation. This was only the second one out, so I know that there's going to be at least one, maybe two more. But I'm looking forward to getting this out to more people to try. Anna Marie,
I don't know if she's here.
yeah, I just want to say that she's got some coming. She hit us up, and we just haven't got that out yet. But and this is a kind of a rough formulation because. All right, I admit it. I was medicated when I was making this batch, and I wasn't thinking. I was adding a new ingredient. I did not infuse it the way I should have, so it is very gritty. I will pay better attention on this next batch, but you know what? You get in a routine where you just throw stuff together, and this new ingredients needed to be added in a different method. So that's why it's gritty, but it fades. But yeah, we're really excited about that.
Tucker, I'm going to say thank you, but I'm not going to tell him what you said because it's just going to inflate his ego even more.
I would say he's a healer. I'd say that he'd be a master healer would be the term that you're looking for.
I grew up out in the middle of nowhere. The closest friend I had was 3 miles away. So I spent a lot of time in the woods and the fields when I was younger. As I got older in middle school, I got interested in the Indian tribes that had been in the area. So I started looking into a lot of their healing ways and different stuff. And my grandfather gave me one of the original Foxfire books, which is all about Appalachian history and art and culture, and everything, how to build a still to, how to use plants. So just one of the original first book of the series. So I grew up in this, and I was the only guy in my, this is years ago, in my county that was in the health occupations education class, because guys just didn't go into nursing and into healthcare unless they were a doctor or physical therapist or chiropractor.
It's still pretty rare to see guys in healthcare nowadays.
So, from there, I was an Army medic. I was an EMT and a paramedic. I've been an herbalist. So, yeah, I've got a pretty deep root in healing and health and wanting to help people. And that's kind of where we stem from. That's our vibe.
That's beautiful. And so you work with everything right now except for Delta 9 THC, right?
Correct.
Seems like.
Correct. And until federal law changes, we can't. But we are good all over the country, and in the European Union, our products are not legal in the UK. We found out. Because they have, instead of 0.03 limit on THC, they have a 0.002. And I mean, you would have to use a broad spectrum you just can't use a full spectrum with that low of THC. So, and the Delta 8 that we use is also illegal. So about the only thing that we could sell over there would be our golden medley and our beard oil. But we're hoping for that, and we do a lot of different things. We are capable of doing massage oils, beard oils, uh, all just we're on the hotel suppliers. And we're looking to get our products in spas, Airbnbs, and resorts. And we will custom formulate anything that those spas and resorts want. Because why would you want a woodland scent on a beach or a beach scent in the woodland? So we can small batch and craft make all kinds of different stuff. So what you see on our website is just a very small representation of what we actually can do.
Yes.
Wow. That's so cool, guys. Holy moly. I mean, I know Jane said it, a couple people said it in the comments earlier, but I mean, I definitely learned a lot tonight. A lot of things I didn't know about other cannabinoids. I mean, I know how to grow, but as far as the cannabinoids, I mean, I know a little bit about the CBN and stuff, but I know nothing about THCO.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
neither, really.
I didn't know anything too much about that, so that's new. Some of these hemp byproducts are pretty cool, like that they're getting into some of these other cannabinoids. So
Oh,
that's
it's amazing, and we're finding out more and more every month. Every year they're unlocking more. Hey, we didn't know that this did this also. Oh, now we're seeing how these interconnect. And the big disconnect between Eastern and Western medicine is being able to measure it. In the West, if we can't measure it and quantify it, it does not exist. In the East, if it works, and we don't need to know how it works, why it works. So we're finally getting the East-West meeting in a lot of this. We're beginning to understand why this stuff was so effective for so long. And now the West is, starting to say, oh, herbal remedies, cannabis therapy, it's junk science. They're putting the science behind it to show it does work and why it does work. And I'm excited about that.
But so cool.
This is some
it's
of the
about
stuff,
educating, right?
Right. And this is some of the stuff you're gonna get every Monday night. And Oregano was also with related to the god Aphrodite, the goddess of love. So put a little sprig of oregano under your pillow, and it's going to help you with dreams. You can use some of the for it in a bath to help calm and kind of cleanse your vibes and draw some positive to you. Plant it in the bedroom to bring good luck to the bedroom. Have a plant of oregano out there. So that's just a few of the metaphysical possibilities. And since Aphrodite was in the goddess of love, a lot of the hand fasting ceremonies can include oregano in the rope for those. So just some kind of cool stuff. So what are we going to give away this time?
A rolling tray and 2 packs of papers.
Oh, all right. What is OGRT?
Original rolling tray.
Oh.
RG rolling tray.
It's the OG rolling tray.
OG rolling tray. I see it now.
Yes.
I see it now. Now these kind of tell how old I am.
Please don't. Please don't.
We have 2 colors. Mine is aqua, orange. 2 colors.
Aqua and orange.
And they hold stuff. Now, back in the day, before we had all the fine cannabis we do today, and Sensimillion just wasn't something you got very often. And even if somebody did call it Sensimillion, it still had a 1/4 pound of seeds in it. So back when we got it, you had to clean all of your bud. before you could do anything with it. You had to get all the stems and seeds because you get seed in a pipe or a joint and it explode. Yeah, it's kind of a pain. So everybody, at least all your cool friends, you go over to their house and they'd reach under their couch or their chair and they'd pull out one of their frisbee. And it usually had your papers and a clip or a pipe and the bag and all in there, and you could clean your stash this way, and your seeds and stems would roll down and get caught in the lip. So it was really handy. I mean, other people used album covers. You could use the double albums, but that always seemed to get messy. And if you moved around and this tilted a little bit, it didn't go everywhere. So I thought, let's bring back the original rolling tray. And that's so cool. that's how the idea came up.
Yes.
So don't roll weed near your dog, guys.
Right.
Yeah. And then it's something you can roll your joint at the park, and then throw your frisbee, throw your rolling tray.
There was
look busy.
Yeah.
There used to be what they called a buzzbee, and it was a frisbee with a smokeless pipe in the middle, and you could toss it to your friends and take a hit. They flew like crap, but they were kind of cool. Yeah,
Gives a whole new meaning to like puff puff pass, right?
Yeah, you just flip it over.
That's funny.
But yeah, they were a little unpredictable, a little heavy, but cool idea. I don't know now with what's the rubber stuff that the pipes are made out of?
Silicone.
Maybe you could do a better one now with silicone in a frisbee. Possibly.
Just giving away all the good ideas.
Yeah, I am. Tell me to keep my mouth shut.
Prototypes for Rolling Tray Part 2.
Right. Yeah, we'll have to work on that. And then our original rice paper.
Unbleached hemp.
Oh, unbleached hemp paper. What did I have? Rice. Oh,
because we were talking about supper.
Yeah, and the zigzag sign.
I got it, Mom. Yeah, it's okay.
Unbleached hemp paper. And again, you can't buy these. These are limited edition. So when you get them, if you want, use one pack, stick one pack back, because you won't see these ever again, at least this design. So that's what we're going to give away, 2 packs of our rolling papers and are we giving away an orange or aqua? Or do we want them let them pick?
We'll let them pick, and that's how we'll know that they're still in the comments, is they will comment the color of frisbee that they want.
All right, not a frisbee. Not a frisbee, damn it. Original rolling tray. Yeah, it flies.
Not a frisbee.
It's a flying rolling tray.
Flying rolling tray.
Yes. But it was identifiable.
Aerodynamic rolling.
The aerodynamic rolling tray.
All right, let's get everybody entered on this rolling tray. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping to share a lot of different information with everybody. Now, one thing I will say about oregano: do not take essential oil oregano orally. That it's way too strong. In fact, I would stick until you learn more about it. Purchase it again from a trusted supplier, because oregano has just amazing benefits, wound care. I made this salve so you could use it on your feet to moisturize and help your feet heal. But it also has the antifungal properties, so it will help with athlete's foot fungus and other fungus. It has antibacterial qualities. It will help, guard against wounds with staph, getting a staph infection, to use this to help heal. So, and it also is great for skin. It has face toning properties and other. What are you doing?
I'm watching the comments.
All right. Well, why don't you tell me what some of these comments are?
Because you're talking.
All right. Well, tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
Thank you. You're awfully. You've been awfully quiet tonight. Normally she's ranting.
Jane Doe said she'd love to try it. She has really bad feet.
All right, Jane. Yes. Well, again,
what really needs to happen is I need to light a fire underneath his ass so he can freaking get started and put it on our website. Is what needs to happen.
you know what the biggest slowdown on all of this is?
What?
Labels.
Labels?
Labels.
No, we don't have to have a fancy label at first.
I haven't designed the label at all.
I'll design the label. You don't have to have a fancy label at first because you can't just keep talking about a product and then not make it available to the people.
All right. Well, we've got the
You
10.
see this now? Who's the motivational coach now? Here,
Yeah,
tables
I've
turned.
I've been kind of in a bit of a slump over the last month or so.
I keep him going.
So it's getting
Oh.
much better. I had a medication change that really wiped me out for longer than I wanted to admit. But I'm back, and I'm starting to get busy and get active again. I haven't been posting like I normally have, but that'll change.
Yep.
So
I keep
but
him
yeah.
going with my harsh positive reinforcement.
keep me motivated. Keep me motivated.
Sometimes it's needed.
Yes. Yes.
Karina says it. Go get. You go, girl. Tell him.
That's right. Motivate me.
I try.
Yeah. So you guys do have a really good dynamic, though. Like for real.
Well, I'd say I love her, but that would be lying. I tolerate her. Right?
Oh, you love her.
Yes, but I'll never admit it, even under threat of torture. I will not give her the satisfaction.
You know what? I think the funniest thing is when we're getting off the phone, you know how usually with like your loved ones, you're like when I say goodbye to my mom, I say love you later, and then we get off the phone. Right. When I get off the phone with him, it's like we have an awkward silence for a moment, and all of a sudden he'll say, all right, bye-bye, and I'll be like, bye.
Oh man. See, that's just real love, though. You know, you don't have to force it. It's just-
Yeah, she loves it. She expects it. I don't want to disappoint her. So
It's the harassment. The constant harassment back and forth is my favorite part. One of my favorite things to do is come up with like new insults to call him.
well, she did spend time on changing all of my menus on the TV
I so did. I so did.
to Master Hobag.
Yes.
That's really
Goodness.
His Netflix profile, his Hulu profile, and his Amazon Prime profile. So every time he had to get on there to watch a show or something, he had to click on Master
Master
Hobag.
Hobag. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I learned technology. I learned how to go back and change it.
It was one of the best pranks I've pulled in a while because I think the really funny factor about it was how long it took him to realize that all of his profiles have been changed to Master Hobag, because he had them all set to Master Roachee, which he even at home, that's the name he uses, is Master Roachee on all his stuff. But yeah, it took him at least a week.
It helps me remember who I am.
It took him at least a week to realize that he was Master Hobag, not Master Roachee.
Oh my gosh. We got a few people in here that are still coming in as Facebook users: Anna Crashmeyer and Jamie Funk. If you could go to StreamYard.com/Facebook so we can give you away some OG rolling trays, courtesy of Master Roachee.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna say it. I can't say it.
or YouTube they can go to.
Yes, yes.
So yeah,
Oh yes.
Yep, or you can go over to YouTube.
yeah. YouTube or on Facebook, and we'll give everybody a little bit longer to jump on here to get into this.
Yep.
So, Caitlin,
What?
you're not being yourself tonight. You're making people think that you're pretty much totally normal.
Did you give her a Red Bull tonight?
No, I did
No
not.
Red Bull tonight.
No Red Bull tonight. She has to work in the morning. So
Oh,
I was gonna say
yeah,
she's doing that nursing school, so
and no groovy days tonight either.
Yeah.
So so she is, but she's also not talking about birds aren't real.
Last week, I was ranting about The Walking Dead the entire episode.
Yes, yes.
I found ways that everything related to zombies. So
she
I
was
caught the tail end. You're definitely on our zombie apocalypse team.
yes.
right on. Yes, she spent the whole show last Thursday over analyzing the Walking Dead.
Still am.
So we made the mistake of introducing her to that, and
Yeah, still am. Just not on here.
now when she's not
it's a good
working,
show.
oh, it is. Yeah,
When it first came out, I didn't watch it because I thought it was stupid, and that just kind of like, when it first came out, I'm not for sure when it came out, but it was when I was in that pre-pubescent area, so I just didn't watch it. And then I was here for a few days, and I was working on schoolwork, in and out of sleep on mom's couch, and they were catching up on season 10, and I got interested in a couple of the episodes, and I was like, oh, well, now I got to know what happened before.
So
Right?
yeah, we're back watching the Fear of the Walking Dead, and I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it's a nice contrast between the two shows, and I kind of like the positive energy that I'm finding in some of the Fear of the Walking Dead.
Right.
At least people are trying, and that's a lot what we talk about. Being good to each other, and remember one thing. Love is also self-love, and you can't love somebody else until you love yourself. And
100%.
we talk about the 6-year path that decide who you want to be, and in 6 years you will be that person. It takes a while to change, but it's possible, and every day we can be a little bit better than the day before. And get our vibe up. If we get our vibe up, we can share that energy, and help other people out. If we're down, we don't have energy to share to others. So, it's everybody helps themselves and then helps each other. And it's a beautiful thing, and beautiful people, man. I appreciate everybody. I really do, except for Caitlin.
Yeah. I gotta give myself props though, because within I would say 2 weeks time was 2 weeks ago was whenever I was on your guys' couch.
Yeah.
And that's when that happened. The whole transcendental moment of, I should watch this. In 2 weeks time, I'm already in the middle of season 8. So really putting in the hours on Walking Dead.
That's that overtime. My goodness.
Oh yeah.
She's always been a little bit of an overachiever.
I am. I'm still
just not in the areas that matters.
Well, I'm still getting my schoolwork done. I'm still going to work on the days that I'm supposed to go to work.
Well, that's
It's
good.
just, yeah.
Still taking care of business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud. I'm proud of her. Well,
Business as usual plus zombies.
That almost choked me. Business as usual plus zombies. You heard it here first from Caitlin, the talent.
Yes. Yes.
I dig it.
Well, why don't we get this next giveaway rolling on? I think we've given everybody enough time to jump on there.
Yes. I believe so as well. All right. Dremel. Thank you.
I got to get a shock-proof mount for the
Big
microphone.
James.
Ladder
Lada
douche.
boosh.
A lot of boosh. A lot
Ladder
of boosh.
boosh.
Lot
Ladder
of
boosh.
Okay.
All right.
That's a good one.
All right, James, we need to know what color do you want?
Yes. Show us you're still here in the comments with what color frisbee you want.
And these are classic colors. In fact, the old Howard and Johnson colors were about the same colors. And anybody that remembers Howard Johnson, they used to be like Holiday Inns. In fact, I liked Howard Johnson's a little bit better. And they had a better breakfast. Hojo's.
I have no idea.
So,
No.
and Crash Myers asking, was I on there? And Crash, you, Chelsea, I think just sent you a link over there. You're gonna have to go to streamyard.com/Facebook since you're on Facebook, and you're just gonna have to allow StreamYard to see your profile, and then you're gonna be able to get on these giveaways. So if that doesn't work like that, then you won't be able to get on the giveaways. Same goes for Chuck Main, our Chuck Mallon coming in. You gotta go to streamyard.com or click the link that's in the description of this live, and you should be able to get there. Allow StreamYard to use your profile. It's good. They don't need to do anything. They're not going to log into your stuff. Your information's safe. You're good. If not, you go to YouTube.
Yes. And we will be having one more giveaway. So, yeah. Get in there. Let it happen.
more giveaway.
Get out.
Oh,
Get out.
chills. Absolute
Get out.
chills.
Master Roachee, you need to have a different intro. You need to come in with one of those. You ready to grow your beard? You ready to sleep well?
Right on. Maybe.
James,
I'm not quite done with that intro yet. I keep going, damn, I wish I would have put that in there. Damn, I wish I would have done that. Oh, I don't have new pictures. So, yeah, we're going to, that's a good idea, Ash.
Oh, no.
I have
love
not
your voice.
seen James yet either.
Thank you.
Do you have a
is-
hash and dash rule? I mean, it's your show. You can run it how you want, but on our Fan Fridays, we have a hash and dash rule. So if you make a hash and you're in on a giveaway and you leave, we kind of spin it again personally. But it is, it's your show, so.
I like what you have going on, and I think that we'll stick by it. How long do you usually give people to respond?
I know some
Couple
people
minutes.
time it. We don't ever really time it. We just kind of go on random tangents, and then we're like, "Oh, right, has this guy showed up yet?"
Yeah, you could do. There's like a 30-second countdown, or like you could do.
There Jeff goes. He's
Jeff-
counting down.
Jeff's doing a little countdown himself.
Well, Caitlin,
What?
Caitlin,
What?
Caitlin,
What?
Caitlin,
What?
just do it.
Caitlin knows how to find there's a little countdown in there.
There should be a button.
Or we could do a Master Roachee a little commercial, or you could run the intro again or something.
Right.
Okay, that's what I'll do. I'm gonna run the intro
We're going to
again.
run the intro
If
again.
He is not back
By the end of the intro.
by the end of the intro.
Come on, James. Don't tag him.
We're spinning it again.
He's
So
like-
It's Lacabouche.
All right. Well,
Here we go.
I'm gonna mute the mic.
sure.
Come on.
Oh no, Jake.
And we're back.
Oh, you turned him down too much. Leave my controls alone.
Who's flying this plane?
Me.
I guess you are.
Yes, I am.
All right. We'll let it slide this time.
Caitlin,
Well,
you have
he
the
know.
helm.
Bye bye.
Okay. All right, guys. What? Oof.
Here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Spinner again. Cameron Wiles. I don't know if I saw Cameron in here yet.
Is Cameron here?
He's still might be
Allegedly.
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 We'll see.
That's a pretty big word for you today.
Let's see.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, Cameron's here.
All
He's
right, Cameron.
He's here.
Man.
Right on, right on.
He gets to pick a color, is that right?
Yes, just let us know,
yes.
aqua or orange.
Yes. Pick your color.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and you know what?
He said blue.
Blue. Very good. We got the blue. We got the blue for you.
Bull
So-
Slayer. You spelled my name wrong.
Who? What? Huh?
Oh, he's just like,
I
that's not
get
my
it.
name.
I get it.
No.
I'll explain it to you someday.
Wonderful. I
Okay.
look forward to this.
Okay. So, Cameron, what we're going to need you to do is we need you to direct message Master Roachee on Facebook, his personal profile page, Master Roachee, your address where you want us to send this, and maybe just throw that color in there again. That way we don't forget. Okie dokie. Okie dokie.
That'd be helpful. We want to make sure that we get out the right stuff to the right people. That is
Right,
always
we're stoners. We don't always remember.
And if they want
Yeah.
to order one themselves too, they can always do that as well. MasterRoachiesGarden.com. And I believe, do y'all have a code active for GrowFam members yet?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think that was the other thing that I was going to do and didn't, was going to get a discount code for this evening. And we don't have that running yet.
We'll be working on
Okay.
that.
So my partner handles
In the
all,
future.
yeah, my partner handles all of that. And honestly, we didn't have our weekly meeting last week, and I didn't tell him, so he didn't do it. So that's all on me. But we will we'll get something going. We'll get something going. I'll tell you what, for the next 24 hours, any orders that we receive,
That there is no way we could track that.
yeah, it'll come through on my Shopify. So, okay, today's Monday, right? So by midnight Wednesday, any orders that come in between now and midnight or
No.
midnight Tuesday,
Midnight Tuesday.
anything that comes in between now and midnight Tuesday, we will throw in a rolling tray.
Ooh.
So any
Free
orders,
rolling tray with your orders.
free rolling tray with your orders, and for the next until
But you can't order something like a pack of rolling papers. It's got to be a minimum, right?
Yeah, you can't order like just a rolling tray
Right.
and then get another rolling tray.
we'll put this on our beard oil and our oils.
Yes, beard
So-
oil and the CB oil / tinctures.
Yep. So our CBD oils, our Groovy Days, our Ambrosian Nights, our Golden Medley, and our original CBD. We do have that, just the original oil. So you order any of those, you'll get a free rolling tray.
Wow, that is so
So-
generous, you guys. Thank you so much.
And
That is-
we are running it's already, you don't have to put a code in, but we already have 10% off our Ambrosian Nights this month. So
Ooh.
So if you're looking to save additional 10% and you want to try the Ambrosian Nights, that is 10% off. And for any of those oils, we'll send you a free rolling tray.
Save a little money, sleep
save a little
well,
money,
smell good.
get a little swag. So and you never know, you might find a pack of papers in there too. So
Maybe.
maybe not. So
Just
we'll see.
depends.
We got to get some slaps made. So Crystal is supposed to work with Happy Hippie on that, so we can start giving some of those out also.
I was just gonna say.
Yeah, those hippies are great for making slaps.
Right. Mama Roachee has been working with her, and I think they've just kind of had connection issues on some stuff, but we definitely want to get them. And I need to get with Mrs. Bearded Buds. We've got something cooking, maybe a joint venture. So because I'm digging what she's doing. She's doing some really cool stuff out there also. So I want to make sure I give them a shout out.
That's awesome. Well, speaking of Mrs. Bearded Buds, we're gonna do a Grow Fan box tonight, and we just got a Mrs. Bearded Buds package, so y'all are gonna have some Mrs. Bearded Buds samples in there. So Grow Fan box, Mrs. Bearded Buds.
Oh, and
Nice.
she's got a bunch of stickers too. Like I saw her new stickers, and they're so pretty and so cute.
And actually, I believe we also have a Master Roachee's beard oil too. So we're gonna throw in a Master Roachee's beard oil as well on this giveaway too. Is that yeah?
That sounds awesome.
That is
Grow Fan box.
This is
yeah. You see, I told you this is what everybody's wanting. So yeah, that sounds great.
Buddy.
Yeah.
We have like a collection of things from all around the community.
Oh, that's one. And I love.
You already knew.
I love.
Already knew.
I love being part of this also, and being able to throw in and help get some of our products out to some of your people also, or our people. It's great, getting to be a part of that.
And it's really honestly, it's such a blessing to have you on here. I think that we share a lot of the same values, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun every Monday and Thursday. I appreciate you committing to 100% more lives than you normally do.
Oh, love to do it. I have a good time doing this, and I get nerdy and I can't shut up about it. So everybody else is tired of hearing it. So maybe I get some new ears. And so it's going, oh God, not again.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah. And here's a little something that you can do with oregano. Because I'm not going to let oregano go that easy tonight. Take a little bit of oregano.
I'm not going to let oregano go. That's it.
Add a little bit of basil and a little bit of cinnamon, and put it in a little paper square, and put it in your wallet. Kind of tape it up, put it in your wallet, and that's going to help attract fortune and wealth. A little something that you can carry around with you, and let the plant's other properties work for you. So share a little bit of the woo-woo stuff.
Well, the way I think of it is I know a lot of people are skeptical about the woo-woo stuff. However, if it actually works, wouldn't you have rather been doing it if it's something small than to not have been doing it?
Well, and also is, how can it hurt?
Yeah, exactly.
It can only benefit you if it doesn't work. Now, again, we'll get into some of that, but it's focusing intentions is
Mhm.
you know the natural, I guess, oh, druid ways, or high magic. You know, praying, going to church. When you pray, you're focusing intentions. You're meditating, you're letting stuff go. But a lot of this stuff is to help you focus on, fortune and money. So that is one way of drawing your attention. And again, that you see that in your wallet, and that reminds me you of why you put it there. So there's many different levels that this stuff can work on. It's not just not the plant chemicals themselves.
Anna Crashmeyer, yes, you're on here now. We can see you now, by the way.
Hi, Anna. Nice to be seen.
Oh my goodness.
But
What?
yeah, it's totally sending out those vibes, sending out those energies. Because if you send them out, they will come back.
They will
That's
come
why we
back.
always preach send out positive energies, send out positive vibes.
Oh yeah.
Always. And you've got to learn how to get your vibe up. It's got to start with you. And you know, and watch out. There's vibe vampires. Did you know that, Caitlin?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, there's people out there that just want to steal and suck up your energy. So be
Oh, I
careful.
totally believe in that. Vampires are real.
Oh
They'll
yeah,
suck the energy right out of you.
Oh yeah.
exactly. And that energy is your life force, and it's the same as blood. But some people just feed uh, off of you until there's just nothing left to feed on. So you need to
Mhm.
protect yourselves, and it's a lot of people find themselves stuck, whether in a prison of the self, or in a physical location. And when you get stuck, sometimes it's real hard to see the exit, and sometimes you just give up looking for an exit. And that's where you have to start detaching yourselves from people, places, things that are affecting you. It's extremely hard to do. And
Yeah.
it takes a lot of intestinal fortitude to make those kind of breaks. Uh, but if you can't heal in the same place that you were injured in.
No.
And you've got to move on, no matter how difficult it is. And you've got to, recognize that you're having these feelings, acknowledge them, acknowledge that these are real, and that and they are not being beneficial, and then release them. On the same token, those memories and stuff that come up that feed you, acknowledge those also, and don't reject them, but embrace them and help them, power your vibe. But until you recognize and acknowledge and release this stuff, it just continues to build, and it's like having an infection, but you can't treat it with antibiotics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually call people out when they're being negative.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it all comes back to, one of the things that we were mentioning earlier. It all depends on where you get your sources from, right? Where are
Right.
you getting your friends from? Where are you pulling your friends from? How are you, finding these people? So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And sometimes you find out friends weren't what you were expecting. Um,
Goodness.
and it's difficult to but if somebody is in my life and they're not providing you know that positive, if they're always a negative in life, then why are they there? And you have to recognize you maybe your best friend, but if they're bringing you down constantly, are they really your friend? uh,
Yeah.
and it's tough. But it's necessary to move on and to become the person that you want to become, the person that you could be. Everybody has a potential. Everybody has a talent. And and when you're able to work with your talent, your vibe goes up, being able to do something that you love. And you know the love of growing, what better to get to see from seed to harvest. I mean, that's just it's I love it every time, whether it's just flower gardens, vegetable gardens, cannabis. I just love watching stuff grow.
It's a beautiful process.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
it
It's
is.
is.
life. I mean, and it's forever changing, and just to get to see it happen so quick. Even like your plants moving and dancing as the lights go on and off.
Oh
It's
yes.
magical. It really
Oh,
is.
it is. It's beautiful, and I love what you guys are talking about the organic, natural way of growing. Uh, that's what everybody should strive for. You know, um, it makes you don't want to put in, just like our foods. We don't want to be putting a bunch of pesticides and uh, herbicides and artificial fertilizers and stuff in our body. We wouldn't
Mm,
buy and eat vegetables growing like some people grow cannabis just to get larger buds. uh,
yep.
so why do I want to consume stuff growing in that manner? I
And
want to
it
buy.
even goes back to like your life too. Like you don't want spider mites in your life that are just gonna ruin your plants and, leave you all wrecked and destroyed.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't need
No, 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 you don't. You don't. And by what you're putting in the soil makes a huge difference in taste.
that.
uh,
It does.
so
Yeah.
I am all for organic growing, and I'm so happy that you guys are so supportive of that. And your
Absolutely.
teas, I mean, that's amazing.
Have you gotten your box yet?
No, I have not, but we went to the post office today, so it's probably sitting there. uh,
Okay, well, you'll have a little surprise in there with a little tea in there. Well, I guess it's not a
oh.
surprise now.
Yay, surprise. uh,
Spoilers.
uh, yeah, I dig teas. I think that, but I'm, and you're kind of like me with what I do with you, what you do with the teas. It's finding that perfect blend and the right ingredients that complements and builds on each other. And I am so looking forward to trying that out.
Absolutely, I can't wait.
No, neither can I. Neither can I. Neither can I. In fact, I'm going to start ordering some seeds here. Not cannabis seeds. Uh, I'm in Indiana. It's a prohibition state. I don't do that anymore. Uh, but herb seeds.
I don't do that
I
anymore.
don't
I'm
do
not
that
that
anymore.
man anymore.
I'm legal. I'm legal. These are herb seeds I'm ordering. Just
Someday it'll be medical.
it will be.
Grassroots.
It is. Yeah. I love to grow. I absolutely. I think at one time like 32 plants going, plus a mother plant and clones. And uh, but since I got this going, we want to be totally legal. And I try to get into the election this year on the Indiana House of Representatives. I'm going to try again next time. So, you know, sometimes change has to come from within inside and not from the courthouse steps. So I'm gonna try to get into to the politics a little bit, at least long enough to reform cannabis laws in Indiana, and then I'm out of there. Um, I believe in term limits. I believe go in, do your duty, your civic duty, and then get the hell out.
Yeah.
So that's my pledge. I'm going in to get some stuff changed, and once that's done, then I'm gone.
There is some shady comeuppance that happened this year, though, with your name being on the ballot, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it didn't turn out to be on the ballot.
Yeah.
So, boy, was I surprised when I got to the voting booth. So that was kind of a party screw up.
Major suspicious.
So anyway, yeah. So we're going to try again. coming up, but we're trying to affect change grassroots. And sometimes you have to get, slither into the snake's den to get change also. So we're facing it on multiple fronts. And if you get on Master Roachee's garden on Facebook, a lot of the posts are more about studies and legalization information and what's going on in different states. On just the Master Roachee site, that's more kind of my philosophy and vibey stuff. But we're trading them more amongst themselves now. But yeah, if you want to see stuff from Kenigma and Normal, THCIQ, some of the other publications, I have a lot of that stuff going on my Master Roachee garden site, and medical studies. So I find a lot of the stuff that I bring out or further study on those sites. What you got going, Caitlin?
That's awesome. Master Roachee, you are a well of knowledge, and I would vote for you too. That's if I lived in Indiana, I'd be getting in there and voting for you. That's for sure.
Well, we're gonna refile and try it out and try to get our message out that there's a lot more that brings us together, that unites us than divides us. Let's focus on those issues and stuff that we can do to benefit everybody instead of he said, she said, red Kool-Aid, blue Kool-Aid, us and them. This tribalism thinking just isn't getting us far. I mean, I'm all for, tribes. I think tribes are wonderful. I think it keeps us together and gives us a sense of worth. But there's no sense in tribes fighting tribes. We can all live together. So, that's the message we spread. I'm a libertarian. I don't drink the Kool-Aid for one side or the other. I think they're all corrupt. I don't think they should be in there for life. I believe in helping one another and doing what we can for each other. But I also believe that we should have the freedoms to live our lives as we see fit. And the government shouldn't really have a say on who you are, as long as you don't hurt anybody else. Do what you want, have a good time, don't hurt anybody. It's simple, and we don't need the government protecting us from ourselves. We're adults. We can do this. Then I've ranted like this since there were seatbelt laws. What do you mean I have to wear a damn seatbelt?
No, I agree. Because a lot of the time, especially in my observations of politicians, their belief systems don't tend to change with them as time passes. Which, if they want to be in for life, their belief systems and their opinions on stuff should change. Which is why they shouldn't be.
I disagree with you.
Life.
I say their belief systems will change with the highest donor.
True.
It follows the money.
Yeah, it does.
It's unfortunate, but a lot of them are all for money.
One of the things I was putting out on my campaign was, I don't want your money. You work too hard for it. Keep it. Don't donate your money to my campaign. Just share the word and help me get my ideas out there. But I didn't take campaign donations. Didn't want them. Just wanted people to get out there, talk about it, and raise the same issues I'm talking about. And besides cannabis, that was mental health and working on the community level. I used to be in state government, and I see how generally things are rolled out statewide, and regardless of the size or type of community, this is what it is. The state needs to get involved more in the individual communities, assessing their capabilities and their needs and providing for that, not just rolling out programs saying take it or leave it.
Right. Right.
So
Oh, the mental health program in Indiana is just absolutely atrocious. So I agree.
it is. It,
I
it
agree.
is. It needs to be addressed. And I think that's issues. I don't think Indiana's singular to this. I think there's issues,
Yeah.
across the
That's-
country that need to be dealt with.
Yeah.
And speaking of which, I see one of our admins in the chat over here, Master Roachee's, needs to join the Hi Brother group. There's a men's group, so if there's some guys that are coming in here that need to talk about mental health, I just want to break away for 1 second. We have a group called Hi Brother. Master Roachee, you should totally join it. Be
I
nice
would
to have
love
some
to. I would love
perspective.
to, and I would love to share what I've studied over the years with people and my aspect on things. And if I can help somebody, it would make me feel very good. If I can, if somebody wants to reach out to me, I'd be more than happy to
Right.
see what I could do or share with them.
So what I'll do is I'll send you a message in the DMs. I believe I might have sent you an invite already, but sometimes it's kind of hard to see that. But I'll send you a message with the link too.
Yeah, I'm sure you're like me. I get a ton of stuff daily, and
Group
it's
invites,
hard. Yeah, it's hard for me to honestly get through it all. And I try, and I do miss stuff. So if I missed anything that anybody sent me, I am sorry, and I will try to go back and catch it. But I get a lot of stuff, and things do slip by.
But yeah, the insight that I have on the mental health crisis in Indiana, at least, I know a lot of you in the chat are saying it's not any better in your state. So I work with the elderly. That's what I do. I am a QMA. And so, yeah, I hang out with the elderly all day. They essentially, it's little to none, in my opinion. Like, our psychiatrist will come see them like once every so many months, and then they don't hardly ever see them. It's very few and far between do the elderly get any psychiatric care. And then, speaking as someone who has a loved one that deals with mental health problems in Indiana, they aren't much better. The specific individual that I'm talking about talks to his psychiatrist once every 3 months and then his therapist once a month, because that's how Indiana mental health care works. That's how often you get to talk to them. That's it, period.
Right. And, I think cannabis is doing some incredible stuff for mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And, whether you're a patient or not, if you're using cannabis, you're probably needing it in some aspect.
Right.
And keeping it illegal is denying us access to medication.
Well, and that's another thing. One of the most arbitrary questions my loved one that I'm speaking about gets asked every time he talks on the phone with his psychiatrist is she asks him if he's been using cannabis. I mean, he always says no, but...
Well, maybe he should say yes.
Well, he's told her that he uses Delta 8 because that's what he does.
Okay.
He uses Delta 8 instead of Delta 9. So she's aware of that, but every phone call that they have, because he doesn't go see her in person. Most of the mental health care in Indiana, from what I've viewed, is dealt with over the phone or via Zoom call rather than in person now. But every time she asks him if he's been using cannabis, and he says, no, but I do use Delta 8. And she just says, okay, and goes on.
Delta 8 is still a cannabis product.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
So.
I know, but it's sad they give you all these pills and everything, and they say, cannabis is no good.
You're smoking weed still? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember my doctor literally told me it was I was getting sick because I was smoking weed.
Mm-hmm.
I later found out it was like, no, I quit smoking cigarettes and I started vaping, and that's why I was getting sick, is because of the nicotine in the vape. And I was
Uh,
like, really, this crazy woman's telling me I smoke too much cannabis and that's why I'm sick. Like I barely smoke it.
well,
And yeah, that just kind of like it blew my mind. And I'm really hoping that the healthcare system will get better and even the mental health care will realize that it is really helpful to a lot of people.
Right.
oh, it is. It is, and especially for veterans out there.
Mhm.
There is so much readjustment that's required, and you know you can look fine, but that doesn't mean you are fine.
Right.
And
Well,
I'd like to see more veterans outreach services out there, especially for reluctant veterans like I was. I never even signed up for the VA after I got out. Um, I didn't keep anything from that time. So there needs to be, and I think that some of these addiction classes, would be good to have some type of veteran sponsorship also, because
Mhm.
oh, absolutely.
yeah, there was a time where I was liking a lot of different substances, and cannabis being probably the most benign of all.
Hmm.
So, it's not like I'm sitting here talking from a perspective of just being a cannabis user. I was a meth user, an opium user, pretty much anything that was out there. It was like, yeah, let me try that out. So,
I just
now we're just cannabis and psilocybin, and doing great. I never intended on quitting drinking, but it's happened. I just don't have a desire to drink. I have a scotch every once in a while because I still do like a good scotch.
right.
But, that's like once every 2 or 3 months.
But you're not abusing alcohol anymore.
No, no.
Yeah.
And so, and I credit that to cannabis and CBD. That's
Right.
gotten rid of those urges.
Oh no, I agree. From the perspective of somebody that like works directly with doctors and psychiatrists and all other kinds of any kind of doctor you could think of, basically, a lot of these doctors don't necessarily, and I don't mean this in a harsh way, but this is just from my observation. A lot of the medication they prescribe off of guesswork. And even though I still work in healthcare, I think a lot of healthcare is just guesswork, guessing what is going to work.
It's not guesswork; it's more flowchartish.
Kind of.
So yeah, and that's yeah. It's all basically on a flow chart. If this doesn't work, then try this. But
Yeah.
this is for this given symptom. This is the best route, and then look for that. So, but yeah, I think a lot of the personal aspects of being a physician have left the profession. I remember a time where our family doctor would do a house call
Right.
on the weekend or something. If somebody was really sick, you could call him, and he would literally drive out and see what was going on. You just don't get that anymore.
No. The primary care provider I have now actually is one of the best doctors I've had in a long time. And I tried a bunch of different primary care doctors before I found one that I liked. And the best thing about him, I think, is every time he sees me, he does a physical exam on me. He checks out my lungs, my stomach, checks out my legs, my ankles, my arms, just like gives me a check over. And that's something that I hadn't seen with a lot of other primary care providers. And I go to see him every 2 months. So, I mean, I feel like it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of doctors don't do that nowadays.
Well, it's good. It's important to have trust and enjoy who you're working with.
Oh, yeah.
Well, why don't we get this Grow Fam box going?
Sure thing, chicken wing.
Absolutely. And if y'all don't mind, after this, I'm gonna get some food into the belly of this here baby and this here mama.
Oh, I enjoy you guys spending your time with us this evening. It was wonderful, and thank you for being part of the debut show. Thank you for having us. Um,
Thank you for having us. This is your show.
uh, yeah,
So yeah,
we're
no,
gonna
absolutely.
we're gonna enjoy this, and like I said, we're gonna go off the deep end in all kinds of different directions on how cannabis is tied into all kinds of stuff, and we'll get into why cannabis is illegal. How it came that way. We can go. Oh, we can even jump back and talk about the origins and about how long it's been around since we've been around. Cannabis as a plant loves people, and it will follow you because it loves the areas that we open up, and it's hardy. Uh, it was almost like we were made for each other. Uh,
Whoops.
uh,
I didn't mean for it to be that big. Okay, listen, listen.
why?
I'm sorry.
Well, who's our winner?
Betty Joe Shriver
Betty Joe Shriver.
or Scriver.
Shriver?
Betty Joy.
Well,
Joy.
you have a really nice Grow Fan box coming. Yeah, this is the yeah, that's why we saved it to the end because you know, got to save the best for last.
So long as she's here.
Yeah.
Yes,
No, I
yes.
don't see you here.
I haven't seen her yet.
Oh well, it looks like somebody else is going to have a chance to get very fortunate.
Do not.
Yeah, so that's gonna have the Master Roachee's beard oil, and it's also gonna have beans. They all have beans, and it'll
Right?
include an entry. One extra bean is gonna come in there, and that's gonna be an entry into a creative photo project for the art of cannabis. So that's a exciting new group that we're working on together with Butternips and Graves Art, and we're it's gonna be really exciting new art kind of themed cannabis group. So you guys can
All art based, like whatever your creativity brings whenever you smoke, whenever you eat your edible, you always do this crazy stuff. You go and paint, you do drawing, you play music. Some people make videos, and there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to be creative and that cannabis brings out. So I
Oh,
definitely suggest checking out that page. It's really cool. Lots of cool stuff
definitely.
coming.
Definitely. And I'm glad you brought that up because one of the other things that we love to do is I love music. Playing, listening. I just love music, and I love helping uh, artists and bands uh, get heard. So if anybody's out there that's in a band that has now, here's the two catches. We want originals work, no covers, and it's got to be good sound quality with either album art or or in a video. If you have something like that and you would like to have us play it on possibly Monday nights, but definitely on Thursday nights, send it out to me. Would love to hear from you because we are always looking for talented musicians. And we may even open this up to some other types of artists also. But right now we're looking for some musicians.
Yes.
I think that was one of the first shows that I caught from you guys as you guys were sponsoring a bunch of musicians and stuff. And it was really cool. And that's what like first caught my eye. I'm like, I love these guys' vibes.
that's
Right.
Like they got cool jams, cool music, and it was just really chill.
Yeah. And
It was like the first live I saw from you guys.
uh, we're open to any genre, but we usually, if you have stuff that has hate or negativity on it, we won't play it. But if it's positive, hey, we'll listen from any genre out there. So,
I'm gonna spin it again.
all right, you
Yeah, I
do
don't see
darn Betty missed out on a good one.
yeah.
any.
Here we go.
Oopsies. Who do we have next? Gina Schalas.
Gina, are you still with us?
I hope so.
Oh, Betty came last minute. She just came in.
Oh,
Yeah, like right before I spun it again.
really? Wow, that is good. Oh no, Betty came in.
No, well, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we were waiting for Betty for quite a while. I did not
Right.
see her in on the thing, and you did spin it. So
Yep. So Betty will have to get in on the next one. So Gina was here.
That's okay.
Gina
We do
is here.
plenty of
Okay.
giveaways, plenty of boxes, and there's always going to be more.
Gina, I hope you dig this.
you are gonna dig this, Gina. Congratulations, huge win. It's gonna come up with some Mrs. Bearded Buds samples. Got a whole bunch of them actually. These are all CBD samples, so keeping up with that CBD vibe.
Right
They're
on.
all like international boxes too. So if someone wanted a different country, we could send them there too. And I'm gonna be in your DMs. I'll send you some info. I know your shipping info, so don't you worry about that, Gina. Nice win. Cool.
Yep, Gina. Yep, you're getting the shipping information from Gina, not us.
Yes, I got that one. But
Right on.
that's just some more incentive, guys. You know, if you spin the wheel, just make sure you're present. Make sure if you're putting in that hashtag, there is a hash and dash rule, and if you're not in within the allocated time, I mean, she did wait quite a while for you. So fair is fair. So congratulations,
Yeah.
Gina.
Now, one thing I did forget when you asked if we had a discount, we do if you sign up for our newsletter at masterroachesgarden.com, there is a 10% off code that you can use. So check that out. That also has, we are putting together a mystery box of our own that we are going to be giving away. So, the only way to enter is checking out our newsletter. It'll explain everything, but check out masterroachesgarden.com. 10% off when you sign up for the newsletter. We also have that 10% off on the Ambrosia Nights right now, and we're giving away a free rolling tray for the orders that within the next 24 hours. That we receive will include a free rolling tray. On our Ambrosia Nights, our Groovy Days, our Golden Medley, and the regular CBD oil.
Ooh.
How
So
does that?
sign up for that newsletter, guys.
Yeah.
Get in on there.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that make you feel, Caitlin?
Sounds good.
I love the excitement, the enthusiasm, folks. Can you believe it?
Listen, buddy, all I'm thinking about right now is about how I have to pee. So
Oh, well, then I think that we are probably getting ready to wrap this up because you heard it here first, folks. Caitlin, the talent, has to pee.
I gotta pee.
So,
All right.
well, Ash, Dreadful, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in this evening. Thank you. Can't wait to do it again on Monday, but don't forget to check us out on Thursday Night Vibes, Thursday nights, 9:00 Eastern time. And you never know where those conversations are going because most of that stuff is not planned.
Yes.
So
It used to be.
Yeah.
And then I took over.
Oh, it's fun though.
Yeah.
It's definitely fun. If you get a chance, check them out on Thursdays.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll feed her some Groovy Days and some Red Bull and just let her go.
Awesome.
Like an
Can't wait to
unchained
get you guys
animal.
there.
So, all right. Well, you want to, guys, we're going to say goodnight. Thank you. And Caitlin, would you like to say goodnight tonight?
Good night, peeps.
And as always,
Good night.
peace, love, and good vibes, my friend.